It is a little bit into the evening. Okay, so stay safe is what we are talking about in a world where everything, is kind of like lopsided. You know, it's a lot of crime happening. So we have to learn to be safe and to keep ourselves safe. And, they always say that the man is more powerful than the woman. You know, I would suggest for the females to take self defense classes. If you don't learn how to, if you don't know how to shoot a gun, or you don't have a husband to teach you how to do a gun, or a brother or uncle, I would suggest you go to a shooting range. Or, if you just, if they just don't have the time to teach you because they probably have to work, or maybe they have a girlfriend or a wife, or they just have other things going on in their life. I would suggest that the female that yeah, you you know to keep yourself safe. And they also have martial arts classes and a lot of other different classes, but it's gonna cost it's not a boatload of money, but it's gonna cost. I'm not gonna do it for free. It's for kids or it's for adults, and it's just to keep yourself protected. And to the ladies that are single who do not have a husband to protect them, uh, I would suggest that you take a self defense class. You might have to look online to see do they offer, in your city any self defense classes, because sooner or later you're gonna need it. Every time there's a war, Um, where there's a war, a woman is always, raped. So these are some things that I was pondering on. Everybody else is on basically what's going on in the world, but no one is on staying safe, the safety of a lady. And then you'll look up, and then somebody will see my video, and then they'll start talking about it. But you're not supposed to take somebody else ideals. You're supposed to come up with your own. Hi, good morning. And so staying safe, I believe self defense class is good, not to use it, to fight your sibling or fight your neighbor or fight someone out in the streets. But in the world that we live in today, I would strongly suggest it for a lady because, you might say, oh, I ain't got to take no self defense class. I'm just going to fight. Okay. Good luck with that one. So, staying safe, that is what this message is about. Anyone else have anything else to say to collaborate on the message or what? And, just like when you have kids, if you watch your kids, you could say, go take the trash out. They go take the trash out. And if you watch them, 9 times out of 9, you will notice that child will come inside. They will not lock the door. That's a safety issue right there. A fool could come in at night when all the lights off and all y'all sleep and attack. So I'm just saying you have to be careful. You have to be mindful. Yeah. Because the child can be 11, 12, 13, 14. But if they taking the trash out and coming inside and, you know, and I'm talking about safety, staying safe. That's what I'm talking about today. And this is a message, like I said, a lot of people don't talk about. But in this world today, I've been pondering, and I think that it's something that needs to be discussed. So, staying safe also is even to your car. When you have a gun in your car, I wouldn't suggest leaving my gun in my car. In my car, because 9 times out of 10, somebody's gonna get it. You know, uh, and that's how a lot of stuff, happens. Guns in the streets and stuff. They call them hot guns. They're stolen. It's not theirs, and they'll sell them for maybe like $50, from what I've heard. And they have a gun, but the gun is hot. So I am excited. Today I called. Me and my son was talking yesterday. Our son, and I called him last night. Look, he said I got to go to bed. I got to go to work tomorrow. I said, "Ooh, good." And if our son did get a job, y'all young folks, y'all be on here too looking at me. Y'all can get a job too, and you can keep one. If he did it, and he done went to jail, prison, he went to that prison and spent about 2 years up in there. And that PO told him he had 15 years hanging over his head. And he in his early 20s. If you ain't no jailbird and you was raised right and you just got with the wrong crowd, I can understand that. It'll make you do right when you don't want to go back in there now. So y'all that keep going in and out of jail and in and out of prison, something wrong. They say y'all kind of, something wrong. Oh Lord, let me stop. They said something wrong. My son said he don't want to go to jail. He said 15 years. He be looking at me like that 15 years. Look crazy. Oh boy. Y'all, they got to see y'all POs. Y'all better go see them POs. Y'all better be clean now with y'all ankle bracelets on. Them folks, they ain't playing. That's how they eat. They lock y'all up, they be getting millions off of y'all. I never been locked up. I done heard about it. How nasty it is. I can't even tell you what it look like, but I'll tell you one thing, I ain't trying to go up in there neither. And like I said, this is not gonna be a long live today. Y'all can like, comment, subscribe, share. This is a message here that I probably won't get too many likes, probably won't get too many subscribers off of this message. But, it's all about safety, because if you're not keeping yourself protected, safe, um, yeah, I don't know, you gonna be gotten sooner or later. Me, I just, you know how to go on famous. Me, I just lay low, you know. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Me, I just lay low. I handle my business, and that be that. Yeah, that's what I do. And that's that. Never mind where I go. It's my business. But I handle my business and I lay low. See, y'all want to be seen. Y'all can have that. I'll be seen right here on YouTube in the comfort of our home. Yep. I got a lot of work to do. A lot. Understand me? Where you go? So thank y'all for coming on to my live today. I will be coming back, but I just figured staying safe. This was a message that needed to be talked about, and a lot of people don't talk about it. But on this channel, we talk about a lot of different things. Even though I took a nosedive, I did. I still am. But it's okay. I manage. I eat. Hey, I manage. I eat, so I can take that. Um, you know, because I'm busy trying to do other things too. So never mind what that is. Hey, so Y'all keep on, praying for me. A good prayer, a positive prayer. Don't y'all pray all that wooji jooji jooji stuff for me. Y'all keep that. Y'all do a good prayer for me and for our family. Wish us the best of luck because we're in the process of doing some things. I'm not gonna say what that is. So somebody gave me some hearts. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay, y'all. It is time for this. And all is anybody from the city or the countryside viewer? City? Anybody else? I'm in the city too, but oh my, we're gonna see how that go. Can I get a thumb up? Okay, so the top fans for today is Brandon. Okay, is this Bougie, um, Vec Rec, and Stuttering. I think y'all be making these names up. Y'all get one name, two or three letters, then y'all get four or five from somewhere and just connect that stuff together. Y'all don't need nine. But today, this morning, I have four top fans. Thank y'all so much. Even though y'all could have liked it, and y'all could have subscribed too if y'all already not. I'm not familiar with y'all. Maybe y'all are. I doubt it. But y'all could have gave me a thumb up too. But it's okay. Excuse me, baby. I didn't mean to do that. Cities, yeah. Yeah, the city. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's the city for us too, but I'm also like I said before, it's gonna be lane, it's gonna be countryside for me, for us. After a while, city's gonna be bad. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be bad. But to y'all that do stay in the city because y'all, don't have any land or don't know anyone that is in the country, I live in New York right now. Okay, y'all just keep the faith. Hey, it is what it is. Y'all gonna need it. Um, you know, they say living in a city that you know it's gonna be harder to survive. So keep your head up. I mean, most definitely, cause it's gonna be some struggling. Lord, no, it's gonna be some struggling. So you know, me and my husband we are working on something. So yeah, it's gonna take a few months for that. I ain't gonna say what that is. You look up one day, you'll see. That's that. But it is a blessing, and I'm very thankful for that. And that's that. So I am going to stay on here a little bit longer, um, and I'm going to let y'all go after a while. So I live in New York right now. Okay, me, I'm in Alabama right now. You know how to go famous play robot. I don't play robot. I don't do that. So y'all can like, comment, subscribe, share with your family, share with your friends, share the social media on other platforms, and thank y'all very much. But I have some more. Oh my goodness. I have a lot of stuff to do. Yes, I do. I can't just sit here on social media all day and, but I will be back. Thank you for showing up. And you could have subscribed too. Bye bye.